Oh no, oh no. Just can't. G'day guys, my name's Adam and I'm a junior doctor down in Australia. And today I'm going to be having a look at some sporting injuries. Now, just a word of warning, these can be pretty gruesome, so if you're a little bit squeamish, be advised that you might want to close your eyes at some points. Anyway, let's get into the video. The first video is NFL. You always know this is not going to go well. So, oh my gosh. Wow. And then they just run off like nothing happened. Oh, stop it. Oh my. Oh no. So watch his leg here. Oh my gosh. So you can just see it starts to flop around. And he's getting some medical treatment. Oh, they're showing it again. Oh my. Oh God, it makes me feel hot. So you can see his knee was just flopping around all over the place. So with the knee structure, there are certain ligaments which are strong, tough, connective tissues that keep your knee in place. So some of you may have heard some of these, like the ACL and the PCL, or the anterior cruciate ligament and the posterior cruciate ligament, as well as the medial and lateral ligaments. So what these all do is aim to keep the knee stable and stop it flopping around like that. So I don't know what injury this guy had, but he could have very well ruptured all of those ligaments, which is not a pretty thing to do. I actually find it hard to watch some of these videos. When these patients come into hospital and you see the injury, it's not as bad. Whereas I find actually seeing the injuries, they just get to me a little bit. All right, so ice skating's next. So I don't really know what's gonna happen. It's quite impressive. I feel like she's gonna fall and hit her head or something. It's all pretty graceful now. Oh no, oh no. Mate, she is out. He has absolutely done her there. Oh, don't. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you can see the blood. Oh, one more time for good measure. God. Again, stretch it off. That is intense. So here you can see while she's spinning around that his ice skate has just caught her across the face. And this can be a pretty serious injury. Obviously, any kind of injury to the face can be quite severe, but one of the things that I think may have happened here is you have your facial nerve, which is a nerve that is involved in both the motor or the movement of all your facial muscles, as well as the sensory, so the feeling in some areas. And this nerve is a nerve that comes from your brainstem and then innervates into your face. So there are 5 branches of your facial nerve. So these are the temporal, the zygomatic, the buccal, the marginal mandibular, and then the cervical as well. Now the zygomatic branch is the one that comes just under the eye, and it innervates the orbicularis oculi, which is the muscles that are involved in closing your eyelid. I think if his ice skate had come across and lacerated that zygomatic branch, then she could have difficulties closing her eye. That is a nasty injury. All right, the next video is UFC. Again, UFC, I find, is just a mad sport. There is obviously going to be big injuries in this, so I don't know what to expect from this one.
We're left. Good right hand behind. That caused a cut on the ear of Leslie Smith. You can
So
see
she's
the
obviously,
cauliflower
yeah.
on hers, Mike, and watch this punch.
There's an absolute eruption of blood there.
Spray out of it.
My
That's
God.
exactly what what happened. The cauliflower, like calcium. When Leslie
And she keeps fighting. These guys are mad. Oh, she just keeps hitting that ear.
50% different. You know, I can see it there. Look at that. Oh man, that is nasty. Yeah, that's it. They're gonna call it. Yeah.
And she thinks she's fine. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry, but you're not fine. You cannot keep fighting when you have an ear that is hanging for dear life on the side of your head. Oh, but good on her. They have an absolute fire within them, these fighters. But yeah, no, that's a pretty nasty injury. All right, so the next video is the NBA video. So let's see what happens here. Why? Oh.
Nice contest, but a foul.
These actually make me feel a bit queasy watching all of this. And he's down. So you can see he jumps up, he lands on that right leg, and it instantly collapses. So your lower leg is made up of two bones. You've got your main bone, your shin bone, which is your tibia, as well as a smaller bone, your fibula. This guy looks like he's completely broken both of those. And you can see without those bones there, the leg just instantly flops. And yeah, he's going to be out for a while, this guy. All right, so the next video, again's NFL. This is just not going to end well. It's going to be a head clash or something, or... It's going quite well, this guy. Oh, I missed that. Looks like something's happened to his leg. He's holding his knee. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
And if you're a little bit squeamish, you might not want to turn away from this.
It's gone quite well, though.
He didn't see it coming, so he didn't have time to brace himself.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It almost looks fake. The leg is not meant to flop around like that. Oh, these sports guys are just, they put their body on the line. That's it. They're not showing it again, are they? Oh, God, it makes me feel hot watching it. Oh, it just flops around. So it looks like this guy, similar to that other injury, he's done his knee and he's going to be out for a number of weeks, if not months, just trying to recover all of this. And he's going to need some pretty intensive surgery to try and reattach some of those ligaments. This can be a career-ending injury. Probably is. So the next one's a soccer injury. So let's see what happens here.
Good weight on that. Goalkeeper commits.
That didn't look too bad. The goalkeeper looks pretty injured though. They have a replay. Red card. He looks a bit upset, but it looks like he's kicked him in the face, so you know, I think he deserves a red card.
Had his eyes firmly on the ball, but
the ball is
really high and straight into the face of Kolar. I don't think
Look at him. Boots him in the face, and he was complaining about a red card. You can see he instantly knows what he's done. He's saying he was looking at the ball. I don't think that changes things, mate. Oh, look at his face. This guy is not having a good day. So this one's powerlifting. So let's see what happens here. And that is a big amount of weight. Oh! I just can't. Honestly, this stuff just gets to me. As I said, seeing it in the hospital is different, but when you're actually seeing the injury happen, oh, it gives me shivers. I don't know if you guys saw it, but you can see, if you look at his pec there, or his left chest, you can actually see the moment that the muscle tears. And here you can see that there is a significant amount of bruising that has obviously been caused by this pec tear. So the pec, or the pectoralis major, is a muscle of your chest, and this is the primary muscle that is activated in the bench press. Now, the pec major originates at the clavicle and sternum and inserts into your arm or your humerus. Now, you can see that with significant load, it's obviously just too much for the pec, and the pec is torn. We can see it's a pretty significant injury, and one that is going to take a long time to recover, and there's not something that anyone would want. That looks like it would be extremely painful. All right, and the next one is AFL, or Australian Football League. So this is a sport that's local to my country, Australia, and these guys are pretty impressive athletes, but often get significant injuries. If you haven't heard of AFL before, you should definitely look it up. It's a good sport. And you can see these two guys have just had a head clash or something, and this guy's out for the count. So you can see he has caught him with the elbow, and he has put him to sleep. Unfortunately, these kind of head injuries occur too frequently in AFL. This patient would need to be closely examined, closely monitored, and clear his C-spine as well as head, and determine whether any further imaging is going to be required. Catching that play with the elbow is a pretty dirty move, and unfortunately, this play is going to be out for at least 2 weeks. So there you have it, guys. Those are some of my reactions to some sporting injuries. Seeing the injuries actually happen, it's pretty brutal to watch. I can get a bit squeamish at times. But when they do come into the hospital, oddly, seeing the injuries themselves are not that bad. But watching these... Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like these videos, let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next video. See yous.